What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So in this video, I wanted to go over how you can start churning credit cards with $0, with nothing to start with. And this is a good thing because of the fact that you can start making money in this area without spending any money because it involves credit. Before I start, hit the like button. Also hit the subscribe button for more videos just like this one. And remember that I'm doing a giveaway, which I'll get into at the end of the video. So stick around till then. So churning credit cards, a lot of people will think is a bad situation, that you shouldn't do it because you're taking advantage of banks. Banks have been taking advantage of normal customers for how many years now? And I'm not saying that we're actually taking advantage of banks. We're applying for the offer that they're giving us. Now, if we were doing a bad situation, like say if they said meet $1,000 spend or something like that, and you didn't meet $1,000 spend, but then you still got the bonus, that would be a bad situation. But if we're doing what they're telling us to do in order to get the bonus, how is that bad in any way? We're maximizing our revenue by doing this in some type of way. So I feel like it's a good situation. I don't feel like it's bad as long as you're not doing any illegal things. And they're just looking to gain as much of a customer base as they can. So this is only good for us if we can do it. If you're a person that applies for one and wants to be a one and done type of person, then good for you. But I don't think credit card churning is bad. I think it's actually really, really good. It's a way of maximizing your income and creating some sort of passive income there. So let's jump into it. How can you start churning credit cards for $0? So first, what you want to do is you want to understand your credit score. If you have a lower credit score, if you have a 500 credit score, you're not going to be able to apply for higher tier cards or any cards actually. At a 500 credit score, they're not going to really look at your credit score and say, oh, this guy has a great credit worthiness. No, they're not. You want to be at like 700 at a comfortable credit score so that you can fluctuate, move up and down, but then still be able to apply for other cards. So that's just that. If you don't have a good credit score, then you want to make sure you get to that point. So get a secured card, get your credit score to where it needs to be, make sure derogatory marks are off the table. But you want to make sure your credit score is in a nice place in order to start. Next, you want to know what you value more. You want to make sure that you know if you value cash more, if you value points, free hotel, free travel, whatever, because a lot of those point structures are different than plain cash. And a lot of people like to know what plain cash will look like. What's your cash back? 4%. What do you get back in points? 4 times. But what are the points valued at? 0.6 cents per point. Now you're at less than 1%. So you want to make sure that you understand what you value more. Also, a lot of people will take those points and be able to transfer those to other areas to make them be more valuable. So you want to make sure you know exactly what you want out of credit card churning from the start, and then you can move into different areas. Next, you want to study different offers. Now, I have a video where I go over all of the different credit card bonuses, and I'll put that up in the cards. A lot of people think that there are not a lot of bonuses out there and that bonuses are starting to diminish, but I mean, they're starting to get more strict. Like they're cracking down on bonuses, making sure that you can't apply for too many, but there are a lot out there. And I mean, from Bank of America all the way up to Amex, to Chase, there are so many bonuses out there that it's not even funny. And I didn't realize this creating that video, but there are so many out there, and check that video out if you want to know about all the different bonuses. I could also link to creditcards.com, which they have all of the credit cards, and then you can look at all the different bonuses that are there. So that's where I got that source data for that video. So check that out. You want to understand all the offers so you know exactly what you can apply for and what the spend is and all that other different information. Next, you want to pick your offers. There are 2 ways of going about this. You can go about a low spend, like a Quicksilver, to where you spend like $500 to get $150. Or you can go with a higher spend, which would be like kind of a Propel card, which is like $3,000 in the first 3 months to get 30K points, something like that. But there are higher spends than that. So you can go the either route, whatever you feel, but you want to make sure you understand your situation. So if you go the lower end, you're more at risk of getting into that like 524, applying for too many cards for Amex, and then, you know, not being able to get a bonus or getting denied for a card because you applied for too many cards. Now, if you go for the higher tier cards, you get a higher bonus. You're going to pay an annual fee, but you get a higher bonus. Then you can move into the lower tier cards because most of them don't have any of that involved in it. So if you went to like a Bank of America and you have a decent credit score, no matter if you applied for 5 cards or not, you're probably going to get approved for it and then still get the bonus. So you can go the more difficult route because you're paying an annual fee up front, or you can go the easy route and then have to, you know, gather small little pieces of cash together in a long period of time. So these are the 2 routes. They're both highly effective. You gain value out of doing that because you're gaining extra income, but both of them have different ways of looking at it. I would say with the higher spend, you gain more out of it because you're gaining like 60,000 points, 80,000 points, 100,000 points, and then you can gain $150 as well. With this, you're only gaining like $150, and then you might get denied for the 80,000 or 60,000 points. So do with that what you will. Make your decision though. You want to make sure you want to know what route you're taking. Next, you want to make sure that you're adding bills to the card. Don't do like stupid spending. Don't go out and buy a t-shirt or go out and buy a Snickers bar or, you know, buy your Starbucks coffee every single day. That's stupid. Don't do it. If you do it that way, then it's just not going to work out for you in any instance. Next, you want to create a churning spreadsheet. I have churning spreadsheets. If you really want to see my churning spreadsheets, I can send you that information. You can hit me up on Instagram. Check out my Instagram down below. It'll be in the description. You can also comment down below and let me know, you know, if you want to see it, and I can do a video on the churning spreadsheet and do a link, like put a link in the description of that video to give you that spreadsheet or access to that spreadsheet so you always know exactly what you can do. So with the churning spreadsheet, this just helps you understand exactly, you know, when your spend will be met, what bills you have applied to it, and what bonus you're gaining from it, all of the potential income that you're gaining from your credit card churning, all your different credit cards. So after you do all that, you want to make sure that you always update that spreadsheet that you create, because you don't want to go another month and have a bill on a card that you're not gaining any value from. Because if you're only gaining 1%, yes, you're gaining something from it, but if you're gaining a bonus from it, it's basically like you're gaining, you know, 50%. So just make sure you update this spreadsheet. It really helps you out if you create a spreadsheet, map everything out. But that's my way of going about starting, you know, credit card churning with $0. You don't have to, you know, jump into it applying for 5 cards. You need to make sure that you apply for, you know, a card in 1 month, and then maybe skip a month or skip 2 months and then apply for another card, and then find a way to gain an extra like 150 every single month that you apply for a card. Sooner or later, you're going to run out of cards. You're going to run out of offers that you can apply for. But if you're going by month to month and gaining $150, $200, you know, $800, whatever, eventually you're going to have cards that you close out, and then you get down to a point where it's 4 years down the line, and now you can apply for that card again. So it just all depends how long these bonuses last for. But this is a good way to get started, and hopefully you like this video. If you do, hit the like button. Also hit the subscribe button for more videos just like this one. And remember that I'm doing a giveaway of 2 Amazon gift cards when I hit my 2,000 subscriber mark. So make sure you hit that subscribe button to be entered in the giveaway. But I'm gonna have to get out of here. And until next time, I'll see you guys later.